The PlayStation Network, or PSN as most gamers know it, is the lifeblood of the PlayStation experience. Imagine it as a massive online hub connecting millions of players worldwide. It's where you go to dive into epic multiplayer battles, catch up with friends, download the latest games, and even stream movies. Without PSN, your PlayStation console becomes a much lonelier place. No more teaming up with friends in Call of Duty or battling rivals in FIFA. You can't download new games or updates, and forget about streaming services. PSN is deeply integrated into the PlayStation ecosystem. It's the bridge that connects players and unlocks the full potential of Sony's gaming consoles. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newcomer to the world of PlayStation, understanding PSN is crucial for a smooth and enjoyable gaming experience. Like any complex online service, PSN isn't immune to occasional hiccups. These hiccups can range from minor inconveniences to major disruptions that can affect your gaming experience. Sometimes these issues are minor and barely noticeable. You might experience a slight delay or a minor glitch that doesn't significantly impact your gameplay. Other times, they can be major headaches, preventing you from accessing your favorite games and services. These major issues can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're looking forward to some uninterrupted gaming time. One of the most common problems is the dreaded PSN down situation. This can happen unexpectedly and can last for varying lengths of time. This means the entire network, or a significant part of it, is experiencing an outage. When this happens, it can feel like the whole PlayStation world has come to a standstill. It's like a blackout for the PlayStation world. Everything goes dark, and you're left waiting for the lights to come back on. During a PSN outage, you might encounter error messages when trying to sign in, launch games, or access online features. These error messages can be cryptic and unhelpful, adding to the frustration. You might get kicked out of games in progress, losing precious progress. This can be particularly annoying if you're in the middle of an important mission or match. Downloads might stall indefinitely, leaving you staring at progress bars that refuse to budge. This can delay your plans to play a new game or update an existing one. But PSN issues aren't always about complete outages. Sometimes the network is up, but performance is subpar. Sometimes you might experience slow download speeds, laggy gameplay, or difficulty connecting to game servers, even if the network is technically online. These issues can be just as disruptive as a full outage. These issues can be just as frustrating, especially when you're in the middle of an intense gaming session. The last thing you want is for technical problems to ruin your gaming experience. So you're ready to jump into a gaming marathon, but something feels off. Your console is struggling to connect, or you're getting cryptic error messages. Before you panic and start resetting your router, it's essential to determine if the problem lies with your own connection or if PSN itself is experiencing issues. Thankfully, there are a few quick and easy ways to check the PlayStation Network status. The most straightforward method is to visit the official PlayStation website. Look for a section dedicated to network status or PSN status. This page will usually provide real-time information about the operational status of various PSN services, including account management, gaming and social features, PlayStation Store, and PlayStation Video. If there's a widespread outage, it will likely be announced here. Another option is to check social media. Twitter in particular is a great place to get real-time updates on PSN issues. You've checked the PSN status, and it's official. The network is experiencing problems. This can be a real bummer, especially if you were looking forward to some online gaming with friends or diving into a new multiplayer game. While this can be frustrating, there are a few basic troubleshooting steps you can try before you resign yourself to a night of offline gaming. These steps are simple and can often resolve the issue without much hassle. First, try the classic turn it off and on again approach. This might sound too simple, but it can be surprisingly effective. Power down your PlayStation console completely, unplug it from the power outlet, and wait for a minute or two. This ensures that any residual power is drained and the system gets a fresh start. While you're at it, do the same for your modem and router. Unplug them, wait for a minute, and then plug them back in. This can help reset your internet connection. This hard reset can often resolve minor connectivity glitches. Once everything is powered back on, try connecting to PSN again. If the problem persists, the next step is to check your internet connection. Sometimes the issue might not be with PSN but with your own network. Make sure your modem and router are functioning correctly, and that your console has a strong Wi-Fi signal or a stable wired connection. A weak signal can cause connectivity issues. You can also try running an internet speed test on your console or another device connected to the same network. This will give you an idea of whether your internet speed is sufficient for online gaming. This will help you rule out any issues with your internet service provider, ISP. If your speed is lower than expected, you might need to contact your ISP for further assistance. By following these steps, you can often resolve connectivity issues on your own and get back to gaming in no time. If all else fails, you might just have to wait for PSN to resolve their issues. Section 5. Beyond the basics. Advanced troubleshooting for PSN. If the basic troubleshooting tips haven't done the trick, and you're still unable to connect to PSN, it might be time to delve into some more advanced solutions. These steps require a bit more technical know-how, but they can be effective in resolving persistent connectivity issues. One option is to clear your console's cache. This involves deleting temporary files that might be interfering with your connection. The process for clearing the cache varies depending on your PlayStation model, so consult the user manual or Sony support website for specific instructions. Another potential solution is to change your domain name system, or DNS settings. Your DNS server acts like an internet phone book, translating domain names like PlayStation.com into IP addresses that computers can understand. Sometimes using a different DNS server, such as Google Public DNS or Cloudflare DNS, can improve connection speed and stability. Section 6. The Numbers Game, Recent PSN Downtime Trends. While PSN outages can feel like frequent occurrences, especially during peak gaming hours or when major game releases cause a surge in traffic, it's worth noting that Sony has made significant investments in improving the network's infrastructure and reliability over the years. However, like any complex online service, PSN is not immune to occasional downtime. Analyzing recent trends and data can provide insights into the frequency and duration of these outages. According to third-party websites that track website and online service outages, PSN has experienced a few notable outages in recent years. These outages have varied in duration and impact, with some affecting specific regions or services more than others. It's important to note that these statistics are based on publicly available data and user reports, and the actual number of PSN outages may be higher or lower depending on various factors. Section 7. Learning from the past. Notable PSN outages. Throughout its history, PSN has faced its share of challenges, including a few major outages that left a lasting impact on the PlayStation community. These outages not only disrupted gaming experiences, but also raised serious questions about the reliability and security of online services. These incidents serve as reminders of the vulnerabilities of even the most robust online services, and the importance of continuous improvement and security measures. They highlight the ongoing battle between cybersecurity experts and malicious hackers. One of the most infamous PSN outages occurred in April 2011, when a massive cyber attack brought the network to its knees for nearly a month. This event is etched in the memories of many gamers and industry professionals. The attack resulted in the theft of personal information from millions of PSN users, causing widespread concern about online security and data breaches. It was a wake-up call for both Sony and its user base. The 2011 PSN outage was a watershed moment for Sony, highlighting the importance of robust security measures and the need for transparency and communication with users during such incidents. Sony had to rebuild trust with its community. In the aftermath of the attack, Sony implemented significant changes to strengthen PSN security and improve its resilience against future threats. These measures included enhanced encryption, better user authentication, and more rigorous monitoring systems. That's Section 8, the future of PSN reliability and beyond. As gaming continues to evolve, with cloud gaming and subscription services gaining momentum, the role of PSN is becoming even more critical. Sony recognizes this and is constantly working to enhance the network's capabilities, improve its reliability, and expand its features. One area of focus is reducing latency and improving connection speeds. With the rise of competitive online gaming, even milliseconds of lag can make a difference. Sony is investing in new technologies and infrastructure upgrades to ensure that PSN can keep up with the demands of modern gaming. Another area of development is expanding PSN's social features. As gaming becomes increasingly social, Sony is adding features that make it easier for players to connect, communicate, and share their gaming experiences. Section 9. Staying connected, final thoughts and resources. The PlayStation Network is an integral part of the PlayStation experience, connecting millions of players worldwide. While PSN outages can be frustrating, understanding the common causes, knowing how to check the network status, and having a few troubleshooting tricks up your sleeve can help you get back online and gaming as quickly as possible. Remember to check the official PlayStation website or social media channels for real-time updates on PSN status. If you're experiencing connectivity issues, start with the basic troubleshooting steps like restarting your console and router, then move on to more advanced solutions if needed. By staying informed and prepared, you can minimize the impact of PSN issues and enjoy a seamless and connected gaming experience.